Hey everybody, here's the 2005 to 2007 pinion shaft. I welded the inner race landing to the actual upper shaft. TIG welded, as you can see. It's all welded. And the bearing still spins. Now you can see right here on that shaft I did plug weld a hole, because at first I was going to try to drill through there and see what that looked like in there, but that does not have to occur to lock this. To lock this, all you need is a bead on this landing, and you just have to be careful of the heat. I used a spray bottle and a wet rag as I slowly went around and would stop and go and just spray it, let it cool, let it dry. I blew it down with a blowgun so to get all the moisture out, and then I continue to go. The track that the bearing goes on is plastic, and it ate away a little bit just at the outer portion of it, but it didn't affect the actual bearing, holding the ball bearings. Everything still spins. I put some new grease in there because when you heat it up, the grease does come out. Actually, I took a lot of the grease out with some acetone before I welded it. Key is you got to clean this before you try welding it, because all those greases are going to come to the surface and really cause havoc on your weld. It did a little bit with me because I probably could have done a better job cleaning it, but I was trying to get it done just to prove the point that it can be done. And as you can see, it's working, and there's no slip. I can't show you right now. I don't have my vise in there, so my vise is all screwed up, and I sandblasted. I'm going to paint it, but this is done, and this is locked, and this is the 05 to 07, and it has no play anymore, and you could probably put this back in a rack and use it. The only spot that I would probably file down is right here. Is a little bit high spot, but if you were to do it again, you wouldn't even drill this hole, and you would just weld right here, and I'm pretty sure it doesn't interfere. Now that's the question I have. I don't have an 05 or 07 rack, so will this little bead on the bottom interfere with much? I'm thinking no. Here's my 2002 rack all assembled, and the rack neck comes out. There's some space there. I'm not sure. I can't remember how the 05 is. I haven't seen one in a while, but I know it's similar to this, and I basically think it's gonna be okay. You got this right next to it. It should work. So here's the weld, and it's locking it, and it worked, and the bearing still spins. Everything's still good. Re-greased it, all set. Here's some of my parts. Here's my STI control arms with front and rear. There's my booster, my brake pedal set, my coil radiator, my welder, and some other stuff. And here's my EJ207 upside down, because I'm going to put a Killer B oil pickup on here. That's an STI 2006 oil pan that's going on there. Here's my tranny just sitting there with its hole in the back. And here's my clutch out of the tranny. There's my center diff that I'm going to try to sell. Starter and a bunch of other little parts just hanging around. There's the 04 oil pan. Well, basically an 04 oil pan off the EJ207. If anybody wants that, I'm probably going to be selling it. Engine stand, seats, wheels, all the good stuff is here. It's going to do a little final cleanup. Daughter's mini. It's going to do a final cleanup before the car comes. There she is, poster. Another little poster in my toolbox. Ready to rock. So everybody have a good one. It works. It's a little crude, but you know what? This will lock it up. So If anybody's got a TIG welder with a 1/16 tungsten low heat, I had it around 65 to 70. I used 309 wire and a spray bottle and a wet rag, and guess what? It worked and it's locked. So good luck everybody. Have a good one. Bye.